Imagine you wake up tomorrow and everything goes wrong. Someone criticizes you the moment you check your phone. Traffic is a mess. A plan you cared about falls apart. A person you love seems distant and cold. But strangely, you feel calm. Your chest is light. Your mind is steady. You notice the chaos. You hear the noise. Yet inside there is a quiet space no one can touch. That is not fantasy. That is a skill. And tonight we're going to build it. Because the world will not suddenly become gentle. People will still judge you. Life will still throw problems at you. But you can become the kind of person who walks through storms and doesn't lose their center. In this journey, you'll explore 10 Buddhist shifts that turn your mind into a stable, peaceful home. By the end, you'll know how to stay calm when people insult you. Turn critics into teachers. Guard your mind like a sacred garden. Forge an inner code so strong that pressure can't bend you. Words that were thrown at you when you were young. Moments when you felt exposed, laughed at, or ignored. Those moments hurt, but they do not define your entire being. Try this practice when shame rises. Place your hand gently on your chest. Feel the warmth of your own palm. Say silently, "Yes, this hurts. And still I am worthy of kindness, especially from myself." Self-compassion is not weakness. It is spiritual courage. It is choosing to meet your wounds with gentleness instead of violence. As you soften toward your own pain, something unexpected happens. You also soften toward the pain of others. And that leads to the 7th shift. Seeing everyone as a teacher. Some people teach you by inspiring you. Their calm presence reminds you what's possible. Their kindness makes you want to be better. Others teach you in a different way. They trigger you. They frustrate you. They stir up old wounds. It is easy to see the first group as teachers. The second group feels like enemies. But what if every difficult person in your life is unknowingly helping you grow? The impatient coworker challenges your patience. The rude stranger tests your boundaries. The jealous friend exposes your own need for approval. You don't have to like their behavior. You don't have to stay in unhealthy situations. But you can still ask, what is this person showing me about myself? What skill is this moment inviting me to practice? Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's clarity. Maybe it's the courage to say no. This mindset turns life into a continuous workshop. Every interaction is a lesson. Every conflict is a mirror. When someone pushes your buttons, try this experiment. Instead of thinking, "Why are they like this?" ask what inside me is reacting so strongly. What belief, what fear, what expectation is being touched? Now your focus shifts from blaming to understanding. From "they are the problem" to "this is my chance to grow." Remember, seeing everyone as a teacher does not mean tolerating abuse. Sometimes the lesson is to walk away, to protect your peace, to honor your own value. And that brings us to the 8th shift, forging an unshakable inner code. Imagine a tall tree. Storms hit it. Wind bends it. Rain lashes it. What keeps it standing is not the softness of the air, it's the depth of the roots. Your ethical code is those roots. It is a set of inner promises. No matter what others do, here is how I choose to live. In Buddhist practice, this often includes doing your best not to harm, respecting what is not yours, honoring others in relationships, speaking honestly and kindly, keeping your mind clear rather than constantly clouded. These are not rules from outside meant to squeeze you. They are protections from inside meant to stabilize you. When your values are clear, decisions get lighter. Will this action lead me closer to integrity or further away? If a shortcut appears that brings money but betrays your honesty, you know your answer. If gossip could make you feel powerful for a moment but violates your commitment to kindness, you know your answer. Yes, sometimes integrity costs you in the short term. You might lose an opportunity. You might disappoint someone. You might walk away from something tempting. But in exchange, you gain a quiet gift. The ability to look at yourself without flinching, to sleep with a lighter heart, to know that even when life is messy, you are not betraying your deeper self. That kind of self-respect is a shield. It doesn't stop storms, but it stops you from collapsing when they arrive. Next comes the 9th shift, living in rhythm with nature instead of fighting it. Look at the world outside. Seasons change. The moon waxes and wanes. Tides rise and fall. Nothing in nature is constantly up. Yet we expect ourselves to be always productive, always happy, always on. The body whispers, "I'm tired." We answer, "Work harder." The heart whispers, "I'm grieving." We answer, "Move faster." No wonder we feel disconnected. Living according to nature means recognizing cycles. There are days of high energy and days of low energy, moments to push forward and moments to rest, times to speak and times to stay quiet. Instead of judging yourself for feeling low, you can say, "This is part of the rhythm. Nothing is wrong with me. This is a winter inside. Spring will return." It also means accepting impermanence. People change, situations end, roles shift. You can try to freeze life in place, or you can learn to dance with its movement. When something ends, a job, a relationship, a season of life, allow yourself to grieve, but also remember, this is not the end of you. It is a turning of the page. Just as a snake sheds its old skin so it can grow, you are allowed to shed old identities, old stories, old expectations. Not because they were worthless, but because you are still evolving. Spending time in actual nature helps. Walk slowly. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice how the wind touches everything without asking. Notice how the trees don't hurry, and yet they grow. This quiet observation reminds your nervous system, I do not need to rush to be worthy. I can move with life, not against it. Finally, we arrive at the 10th shift, turning gratitude into a quiet, relentless force. Gratitude is often treated like a polite habit. Say thank you, write a list, smile more. But in deep practice, gratitude is far more than that. It is a way of training your mind to notice light even in dark rooms. When something painful happens, your mind naturally zooms in on what is wrong. That's how it tries to protect you. But if you stay there, you drown in problems. Gratitude doesn't deny the pain, it expands the frame. Yes, this is hard, and still what here is supporting me, what here is teaching me, what small good remains in this moment. Maybe it's the friend who texted you, the roof over your head, the lesson hidden in the mistake, the simple fact that you are still breathing, still capable of choosing your next move. When you ask these questions regularly, your brain starts hunting for answers. It becomes better at finding reasons not to collapse. Try a simple ritual at night. Before sleep, recall 3 things from the day you're grateful for. They don't need to be big. A warm drink, a kind word, a quiet moment alone. Let each one replay in your mind for a few seconds. Feel how your body responds. Notice the subtle softening in your chest, your shoulders, your face. This is not spiritual decoration. It is nervous system training. Over time, gratitude makes your mind less sticky for negativity. Problems still appear, but they no longer fill the entire screen. And here is the gentle twist. All along you thought you needed to build thick walls to protect your peace, push people away, become colder, care less. But true protection does not come from hardening. It comes from understanding. You understand your purpose, so you are not easily dragged off course. You understand that other people's cruelty comes from their pain, so you take fewer things personally. You understand your own mind, so you don't believe every fearful story it tells. You understand that life is change, so you hold your joys and losses with more grace. And through all of this, you practice gratitude. So even in difficulty, you can whisper, there is still something here worth appreciating. There is still something here shaping me. None of these shifts are instant. You won't watch one video and become unshakable forever, but you don't need instant transformation. You only need direction. Small, consistent practice. One breath chosen consciously instead of automatically. One insult you choose not to swallow. One moment of fear you meet with curiosity instead of self-hate. Over weeks and months, those tiny moves add up. You look back and realize the world is still noisy. People are still imperfect. Life is still unpredictable. But inside, something has changed. You are less reactive, less easily dragged into drama, less dependent on other people's approval, more present, more steady, more free. As you end this journey for now, you might pick just one shift to practice over the next few days. Maybe guarding your mind, maybe turning a difficult person into a teacher, maybe a simple gratitude ritual before sleep. Watch what happens to your inner weather. Notice which storms start to pass more quickly. And remember this: peace was never missing from your life. It was always quietly available, waiting beneath the noise, waiting for you to turn toward it. You are not working to create a new self. You are learning to uncover the calm that has been there all along. And finally, use gratitude as a hidden weapon against fear and negativity. You don't need to remember every word. Just let the ideas sink in. Your mind will keep what it needs. This story draws on 10 core Buddhist principles about resilience and inner peace. Let's begin with something simple: direction. Think about a ship in the middle of the ocean. No map, no destination. Every wave pushes it somewhere new. A small storm appears and it panics because it has nowhere it truly wants to go. That is how many people live. Every opinion moves them. Every problem controls their mood. Because deep down, they don't know what they stand for or what they are moving toward. The first shift is this: choose your direction on purpose. Not a perfect 20-year plan, not a detailed vision board, just a clear answer to a simple question. What truly matters to me? Maybe it's kindness, maybe it's inner peace, maybe it's spiritual growth, learning, or serving others. When you choose this, you stop living like a leaf in the wind. Every challenge becomes a test of alignment. Is this pulling me closer to my path or away from it? In the morning, instead of grabbing your phone, pause, put your feet on the floor, take one slow breath, and quietly ask yourself, how do I want to live today? What do I want to embody no matter what happens? That small ritual is powerful. It gives your day a backbone. It turns your purpose into a compass. Now, imagine this. You walk into your day with that compass in your chest. Someone criticizes you. They misunderstand your intention. They twist your words. Old you would explode or shut down. New you remembers. My purpose is inner peace. My purpose is clarity. My purpose is compassion. You feel anger rise, but instead of reacting, you notice it. You breathe, and you choose something different. This leads to the second shift, becoming emotionally untouchable. Untouchable does not mean numb. It does not mean dead inside. It means this: other people can act how they want. You still decide who you are. So many of your emotional wounds don't come from what people do. They come from the meaning you add on top. He rolled his eyes. That means I'm stupid. She didn't call. That means I don't matter. They're talking about me. That means I'm not enough. The event is small. The story is heavy. Buddhist wisdom invites a different approach. There is what happens, and there is your reaction. Peace lives in the space between. So next time someone says something sharp, test this. Pause for 2 seconds. Feel the sting in your chest. Instead of following it, ask yourself quietly, do I want this person to have that much power over me? You can let their words define your day, or you can see them as sounds in the air passing through the space around you, then fading. Emotional freedom begins when you realize no one can make you angry without your participation. No one can humiliate you without your agreement. They offer the seed, but you choose whether to plant it. Of course, this is hardest when the attack feels personal, when it's an insult, when someone aims directly at your identity. That brings us to the third shift, changing your relationship with insults. Imagine standing in a busy marketplace. A stranger walks up to you and tries to hand you a heavy bag of trash. You look at it. It smells terrible. You gently step aside. You let them keep it. You don't scream. You don't wrestle for the bag. You simply don't accept it. An insult is like that bag. It is not yours until you take it. When someone attacks you, remember this possibility. They are showing me their mind, not my value. Their anger reveals their pain. Their cruelty reveals their fear. Their jealousy reveals their insecurity. You do not have to pretend it feels good. You do not have to say it is fine. But you can refuse to store that poison in your heart. So when you are insulted, practice this inner dialogue. I feel pain. That's natural. But their words came from their suffering. I will not let their suffering become my identity. Instead of answering insult with insult, try something radical. Silence. A calm look. A simple, firm boundary. You are not powerless when someone attacks you. Your power is in choosing not to carry their hurt as your own. Still, sometimes, it's even more subtle. People talk behind your back. They whisper. They twist your story when you're not in the room. You can't defend yourself in every conversation. You can't control every narrative. So the fourth shift is this. Let your life speak louder than their words. If someone speaks badly of you, your instinct might be to chase every rumor, to correct every lie, to obsess over what they're saying. But Buddhist wisdom suggests a different answer. Let your behavior do the talking. Live in such a way that the people who truly know you can see the truth for themselves. You don't need everyone to like you. You don't need everyone to understand you. You just need a quiet certainty in your own heart. I know how I live. I know what I stand for. When you hear that someone has spoken ill of you, try this practice. Pause. Breathe. Say internally, may I stay true to my values. May they eventually find peace. I release the need to be seen perfectly by everyone. Your peace does not depend on having a perfect reputation. It depends on a clean conscience. And that is something you can build moment by moment. To keep that conscience clear, you need the fifth shift. Guarding your mind. Picture your mind as a garden. Thoughts are seeds. Whatever you water will grow. If you repeatedly tell yourself, I'm not enough, nobody respects me, life is against me, those words become weeds. They spread. They choke your joy. They make every situation look darker than it is. But if you learn to plant different seeds, your inner landscape changes. I am learning. I am growing. I choose peace. I can handle this moment. At first, those thoughts may feel fake. That's okay. Every new plant is fragile at the beginning. What matters is consistency. Guarding your mind does not mean forcing yourself to be positive all the time. It means becoming aware of what you are feeding yourself mentally. You can ask, what am I rehearsing in my head right now? Is it helping me or hurting me? When you notice a painful story looping again and again, don't fight it aggressively. Just label it. Thinking, judging, worrying. Then gently shift your attention to your breath, to a sound in the room, to one small next step you can take. This gentle redirection is like pulling weeds and watering flowers. Day after day, it changes the climate of your mind. But there are two powerful emotions that often sneak past your guard: fear and shame. They don't just visit. They like to build houses. So the sixth shift is learning to face fear and shame without running. Fear says if you try, you might fail. Shame adds, and if you fail, you'll prove that you are a mistake. Together, they lock you in place. They make you play small. They convince you that staying invisible is safer than being authentically you. Buddhist wisdom invites you to meet these emotions with curiosity instead of panic. When fear appears, you can ask, what is it trying to protect? What story is it telling me? Maybe the story is, if people see the real me, they'll leave. Or if I speak up, I'll be rejected. When you see the story, you can question it. Is that absolutely true? Is there any moment in my life where that was not the case? Shame often comes from old judgments.